Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. I want to talk about something that I saw that really pissed me off. Where basically there was this student and he was participating in basically a wrestling match, but this young man had dreadlocks. Now, before he could wrestle, basically the referee took it upon himself, which by the way, he shouldn't even had the authority to even demand that he do such a thing. But basically the referee said that if he didn't cut his hair, he would forfeit his match and he would lose. Now, for some reason, somebody was able to acquire a pair of scissors and he basically had to cut his hair right basically before everybody at the gym, cut his hair before he could wrestle. He ended up winning the match, but he was humiliated. And the problem that I have, where was his parents? Why didn't his coach have his back? Why didn't his teammates have his back? Now, probably what's going to happen, they're going to receive a lot of backlash. And then all of a sudden, they're going to have this fake meeting saying that they stand by his teammate. And no, you don't have your teammates back. Because had that been, had I been the coach and that had been one of my athletes, we would have walked out of the gym and said, okay, well, we forfeit. I mean, he was publicly humiliated. Nobody at the gym said anything. Nobody in the audience said anything. So basically, it was almost like, man, it was almost like a minstrel show performed by whites and Caucasians. Blatant act of racism. And then the guidelines said you can have dreads, but as long as you have them wrapped up. He had the rubber band that you have where you can, wrap your dreads up. But that wasn't good enough for that white dude. But he decided, I want him to cut his hair. So basically, you demanded that he cut his hair before everybody, in front of everybody. And like I said, none of his coward ass teammates said shit. His coward ass coach didn't do shit. They allowed it to happen. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Nobody will ever go through what we go through. So that's why I say to all you whites and you non-blacks, don't come on my channel telling me don't talk about racism and don't tell me that it's not about race. If a white dude that had red hair or blonde hair or green hair, would you have told him he had to cut his hair? No, you wouldn't. But you saw the fact that it was a black man with dreads. And there's this thing where white people have an issue with seeing black men wearing dreads to where it intimidates them some type of way. So he figured, hey, I'm going to make the dude cut his hair. And then come to find out that this referee has had issues with using racial slurs and making racial innuendos. And he was still allowed to officiate games. Are you serious? And this is what I'm saying. Now, I wonder who going to be the first nigga to come on here. I have an idea who going to do it, and I can't wait till you do it. So it can be strike 3. So I can get your ass off my channel. Because like I say, the first motherfucker that come on here defending this white supremacist, your ass is automatically blocked. We are always allowing these motherfuckers to disrespect us, and we don't do nothing about it. Had he did that to my kid or attempted to do that to my kid, me and that dude would have went at it right there, right then. I don't care if I would have got arrested. You would have never humiliated my kid like that. Who in the fuck is his parents? For real. Who is his parents? What kind of cowardly parents do he got that would allow somebody to sit up there and humiliate their child like that? For real. I never seen something so embarrassing in my life in front of all them people. And I know that dude went home, patting himself on the back, said, yeah, I made that nigger cut his hair. Yeah. Look how much power. Look how much power I have. See, that's a complete white supremacist move. Like I said, I know it's going to be somebody that's going to come on here and try to, defend him. But like I said, you go right ahead. Because when I look in the comment section and I see somebody defending that white supremacist, your ass is gone. So anybody that want to try me, go ahead. First motherfucker that defend that piece of shit, mayonnaise nation motherfucker, clear people motherfucker for doing that, your ass is gone. When we gonna stand up to this bullshit? When we gonna stand up for each other? Even if I had been in the audience, I would have told that dude, don't cut your hair. You ain't got to cut your hair. Fuck that wrestling match. Like I said, teammates didn't do shit. Coach didn't do shit. I'm going to find out where this is. I'm going to find out where that happened. Because I'm going to call that school. And if anybody find out before I do, what city is he in and what's the name of that high school, send me the information and find out what his coach name is. Because he need to answer questions as in, why did you allow somebody to dictate how one of your athletes wear their hair? Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't your coward ass teammate say anything? That's the question we need to be asking. They sat up there and let him be embarrassed and humiliated like that. Now, they're going to do damage control probably in a couple of days. Probably by Monday, they're going to have their excuses put in place. And then they're going to say how appalled they are. Well, if you were so appalled by what happened, why didn't you do something right then and there? Oh, it's too little, too late. I'm asking black people, do not buy that bullshit. Real talk. And that's the funny part. You get these motherfucking white people walking around here with dreadlocks and shit, and that's what bothers me. People always copying off of us, stealing from us. But then nobody wants to help us when these type of situations happen. Nas said it best on the barbershop. He say, motherfuckers steal from us, bite from us, but then when something happened to us, they ain't nowhere to be found. They want to look cool. They want to talk like us. Yeah, they want to say nigga and all that stuff. But then when they hear about something happened to a black person, then all of a sudden they they go back to, speaking in Asian or whatever language, Spanish or whatever. Like I said, everybody want to be niggas when they around niggas. But then, you know what I'm saying? When you ain't around niggas, you go back to being, you know what I'm saying, Jose, or you go back to being Sing. You know what I'm saying? Or Chow. You go, whatever the case may be. Or you go back to being Seymour or Skip. You know what I'm saying? When this type of stuff happens, you ain't nowhere to be found. So fuck you motherfuckers too. But anyway, I'm out, man.